Yuma, eyes front. Anyway, in order to figure out who done it, I first got to figure out how done it. The problem is I haven't quite worked that out yet. So, yeah, let's move on, I guess, and see what we can find out. Because there's options. Great. Glad that was downloading. No. That's not it. I know for a fact it was targeted. No, that's too small-minded to say it's impossible. That's exactly why. Well, yeah. That much I know. Because the spotlight had to be used. I mean, not the stage, but the lights. Oh, well, that happened. Shinigami-chan, why didn't you get pulled too? What happened to the chain? Oh, you were just ready, huh? Were you down here already waiting? How did the culprit make Karen choose the poison glass? That I know. Yes. It's funny how working with Halara before made Yuma look super incompetent, but with Desuhiko here not doing anything useful, it makes Yuma look like a genius. Well, spot selection. Oh, how did the culprit? Can I highlight the? I can highlight the lights. Does it have to be down here? So there's this, and is there nothing else for me to select? I mean, I don't know what that means, but it's definitely the lights. The problem is I'm not sure what is selectable aside from the one thing in the middle here. So this? Mistake. I don't know what I'm highlighting. No, I'm pointing at the light. This is so dumb. How do I select the light? Yeah, I know. I'm looking for the... Can I look up? Ow. Can I move the camera? I can. Oh, it had me centered here, and I'm just like, what do I highlight? But no, I have to look up. There we go. I knew what I had to look for. I just didn't know if it was... I'm gonna say 50-50. I was dumb for not looking up, and the game was dumb for not panning over the entire thing to let me know there was an upper section. Like, I didn't assume immediately that I can change the camera, because I feel like I haven't needed to before. Whatever. I'm making mistakes that are so dumb because of the interface. Like, I knew this. You should just let me choose the key. I had this info. Do I have to do a fight to be like, hey, the script said so? Why are you standing on the table? Couldn't you just stand in front of the table? It's a little weird, isn't it? Oh, you're just gonna say it. Okay, well, fine. That's fine too. Yes. Well, I guess you wouldn't have known, so I can't fault you for that. A, you don't have your memories. B, you didn't do any investigating anyway.
そこまでわかればもう決まったようなもんだね。
Oh, hi. Who made... Well, in that case, it would have to be...
私じゃないわ。
I mean, yeah.
私じゃない。私じゃありません。
Kudane was the one working on the lights, so...
私じゃありません。
I still don't know if she's actually the culprit, but in the terms of this question, it's gotta be you. You didn't have to slice her.
照明を使った演出でカレンに毒入りグラスを取るよう仕向けることができた人物、それはキャットウォークで照明を担当していたクラネだ。
Right. Oh. Well, that's cool. Wasn't expecting them to have forms either.
うわ、なんだ。
But that means... Now I would have to assume that it's not Kudane, because this implies that they're trying to cover up, either intentionally or unintentionally, that it was Kudane. By blaming her, it immediately throws out the fact that it could be her. At least, initially.
ネクラで気持ち悪いって思ってたけど、人殺しまでするとは思わなかった。
See, that means it's a lie. It means she didn't. What is that? Oh, Warana's holding... looks like the water gun? I guess. And then... Yoshiko's bag is super exaggerated now.
しかも、神聖な舞台の道具を使うなんて最低よ。
You say they're sacred, but that wine bottle was definitely, bought an hour beforehand and emptied. I wouldn't call it sacred. I'm still mad that they apparently needed to get a new wine bottle for the whole thing when they should have had a prop ready.
いつかあんたはやると思ってた。
That's such a weird accusation. I don't like that. That feels super mean-spirited.
早く反省して死んでくれない？あんたがいなくなると思うとせいせいする。
I mean, I get they're, you know, mystery phantoms, but there's an element of truth in these, isn't there? Again, they're not the people themselves, but there's an element of truth, and it feels really bad.
私じゃない。私は犯人じゃない。こんなの違う。こんなの私が思ってた世界じゃない。みんなもっと私に優しくしてよ。
Well, if you didn't do it, and I'm hoping you didn't, I mean, we can make things better. Are you gonna transform too? Or are we gonna fight the two of them? Ooh, is this how debates are gonna get more intense, by having multiple attackers? Or is it gonna be like that one time with Seth where he was just standing in the background not actually doing anything? Oh, whoa! What is the setup though? Costume staff testimony, production manager. Oh, what? She's the one saying it though. What is happening? Like... Ah, there we go. We don't know about that yet.
どっちに毒が仕込まれているか知ってればライトを当てるのも簡単だもんね。やっぱりクラネが犯人なのよ。
I need to look at my solution keys.
ね
Yes. No.
だけど
Could she really have done it? Could she have planted the poison? Kodana's action during the play might give us some clues. Check the solution keys again. I was going to. I just... Not the button. This button. Costume staff testimony. Nothing in the costumes. Kodana's idea. Nothing unusual. Here we go. Right. She didn't do it. So Kodana's words get blown away, because she's not the one who's, I'm fighting against. Oh, I got combos.
神聖な部隊の道具を人殺しに使
I
う
mean, someone used it. That's true.
グラスに毒を仕込んだのはあなたなんでしょ
No. She didn't do anything suspicious. That's why she's cleared. Alright, this is way cooler already than
特には30分で
The first two.
無罪化する性質があるけど、殺人が起きたのは開演後45分経った後だった。
right, meaning she would have had to do something in the middle of the play. But we have witness testimony that says she did not.
つまりグラスに毒物が仕込まれたのは開演後ってことになる。
I should have just let Yuma speak.
でもクラネは開演前にキャットウォークに登って、そこから事件が起きるまでずっと上にいたらしい。だとするとクラネには毒を仕込むことは不可能だ。
You're cleared, Kurane. I'll be your friend.
みんな消えちゃった
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
待てよ、今のはどういうことだ。犯人はクラネじゃねえのかよ。
No, it just means that she was part of the facilitation of the poison. Basically, someone knew that whichever spotlight got shined on would be the one that needed to be poisoned. Just because Kurane was in charge of managing the lights doesn't mean she knew that whichever light she shined on first was going to be the poisoned one.
彼に毒入りグラスを選ばせたのはスポットライトを使ってたクラネなんだろ。
No. The killer used the spotlight. Kurane was just in charge of the spotlight.
でも彼女がグラスに毒を仕込めないのは間違いない。だとしたら犯人にはなり得ないよ。
ってことは犯人は
That's what we're figuring out.
もうわかんねえや。おいらはお手上げだな。
So, Tetsuhiko, when you do detective work, do you do any detective work? Or do you just like to cosplay and do things? Like, think a little, maybe?
とりあえずまだ道は続いてるみたいだし、進みながら考えてみたら
Alright, forward march. What's with these numbers? Or are we back at the initial point? Because there were 3 options, and I went with the easiest one so far. Oh no, we're out here.
ユーマの剣は恐ろしい切れ味だな。それって何でも切れるのか？
Only lies.
怪盗は謎迷宮の中にいるすべての存在に有効だよ。ご主人様を怒らせると一刀両断にされちゃうかもね。
So don't lie to me. Whoa, I have full control.
やめてくれよ、ユーマ。おいらとおめえは前面だろよ。
そんなことするはずないじゃないか。
Maybe.
だよな。いきなり言われたからつい条件反射でビビっちまった。
What, do you not believe me?
そのまま脅しておけばご主人様の従順なしもべになったのに。
You know it wouldn't matter. As soon as we get out of here, it wouldn't do anything. Or what is that wall? Or do I just turn? Oh, I just turn. Oh, there's another wall though. I was gonna say, do we need Shinigami-chan to blow it away with the laser eyes?
ってなんだよ、行き止まりじゃねえか。
Yeah, a little bit.
問題が隠されてる感じでもなさそう。これ完全な行き止まりだね。
What, can you just sense that?
完全な行き止まり？
So we have to go back because this line of reasoning is over.
どうやって毒の入ったグラスを選ばせたからは真実にはたどり着けないってことだよ。
Well, obviously.
じゃあ無駄骨かよ。せめて宝箱でも置いとけってんだよな。
It wasn't a waste of time because we cleared Kurane.
そもそもユーマ、このルートを選んだおめえに責任があるぞ。
What happened to giving up, huh? Go back to doing that.
ま、行き止まりはダンジョンのお約束だし、可能性を1個潰せたと思えば安いもんでしょ。
Hey game, if you're gonna swap camera angles that quickly, make sure all the textures are loaded so they don't blink like that. That is crazy.
そっか、死神ちゃんが言うなら仕方ねえな。
Tetsuhiko, please be useful.
変わり身が早いな。
とりあえずルート選びのポイントまで戻ろうか。便利な魔法でね。
Not the one that steals my life force, though, right? I don't want to use Zoom again. Can we just use Hocus Pocus?
ご主人様の声は山彦となって辺りに響き渡った。
あ、それだけ？
それだけ。分かったらさっさともう一つを選ぼうね。
Oh, fine. Zoom it is. Can we not do the flashing lights? That's not great. Like, I generally don't have problems with it, but I don't want to end up having problems with it.
でも仕方がねえし、気長に行こうぜ。一旦休憩するか？
No. In fact, we need to not rush, but we need to keep moving.
そうも言ってられないよ。謎迷宮の攻略には時間制限があるから。
時間制限？それを超えるとどうなるんだ？
Brain death.
体から魂が抜けてそのまま謎迷宮をさまよい続ける羽目になって
Basically that, you know, die in the game, die in real life type, sort of thing.
最後は謎迷宮に取り込まれちゃって消滅。要は死んじゃうってことだね。
ユーマ、急ぐぞ。
Well, then you better start helping.
わかってるよ。
ご主人様、今度はどのルートを選ぶ？
Alright, how is the poison brought? Again, it would have to probably be Yoshiko, who left in the middle of the play, got the poison, and brought it back within half an hour to poison. Because there's no other way to use the poison. So let's go through this one.
どうやって演劇場に毒を持ち込んだでいいの？本当に本当？
Yes. Or rather, we have to do it eventually, so might as well get to it now. This is a very red hallway.
どうやって演劇場に毒を持ち込んだを推理していくわけか。つうか、そもそも凶器の毒ってどこにあったものなんだ？
I don't know why school has poison, but
この化学室だよ。毒性の強い実験用の薬品が凶器に使われたんだ。
can we ask why they have it?
だったら化学室から隠して持ち出せばいいだけだろう。
It has a half-hour half-life.
下に隠してさ。
いや、その薬品の瓶はかなり大きい。
Also that.
隠し持つのは難しそうなんだ。
じゃあ別の容器に移して演劇場に持ち込んだんだ。それで決まりだな。
That can't be it. Oh, what's the...
うわ
I'm gonna say, we're gonna have to jump, or I guess we're just gonna fall. Are we gonna fall into the chem lab to figure out how we got it out? Or how they got it out? Oh! Minecart segment, but it's desk cart. Alright. I guess that's how we're gonna do this.
こんなことで驚いてないで、俺様ちゃんの教育の成果を見せてよね。
What have you even taught me?
ほら、集中
Alright.
集中。
What was used? Probably one of the pipettes? Paintbrush. Oh, the paintbrush was actually. That's right.
化学室に濡れた絵筆が落ちていた。犯人は毒を運び出すのにこの絵筆を利用したんだ。
You didn't need a lot, and you just needed to be able to paint the edge of the glass.
絵筆で直接毒を塗ってそれを化学室から運び出したんだ。
ほら、集中集中。
What was the poison brushed onto? The glass. Right, and the glasses were swapped.
なくなったもう一つのグラスなら目立たずに演劇場へ持ち込むことができる。犯人はそのグラスに毒を塗って劇場に持ち込んだんだ。
頑張って。
What happened to the other glass? It ended up in Yoshiko's locker. Switched?
こっちだ。
Is that it?
犯人は
Yeah.
毒を塗ったグラスを本番用のグラスと入れ替えたんだ。
Hey, look, it's a door. Made it.
ああ、心
臓に悪い。
That's fine.
まだまだ本番はここからだよ。
If anything, we're in the middle of it
で
still.
も今ので毒を持ち込んだ方法が分かったな。犯人は化学室にあった絵筆を使って直接予備のグラスに薬品を塗ったんだな。
Right.
舞台の小道具と同じグラスなら目立たずに演劇場に持ち込むことができるしね。
でもあの毒の効果って確か30分しか持たないんでしょ。開演前に毒を用意しても毒肺血統のシーンまで45分くらいだから。
What if it wasn't prepared before?
オーバーしちゃうじゃん。
しちゃうじゃん。どうなんだよユーマ。
いや、一人だけいたんだよ。今の方法でタイムオーバーせずに毒を持ち込めた人が。
Yes, there is. And it was someone who wasn't on the stage. Alright, come on out, Yoshiko. Hey there. Oh, well. I guess I have to do the whole thing again of picking them out, but
ここで
pretty easy.
それを当てろってことか。ユーマ、いけるんだよな。
I've already done it.
任せて。
Who could have brought the poison to the stage? The one person who wasn't near the stage.
私はずっと客席にいたのよ。
You super wasn't though, because I saw you with my eyes. Now what do you have to say for yourself?
君だよね。
何がですか。
30分で無害化する毒を45分後のシーンで使うには上演中にその毒を持ち込むしかない。
And unlike Kurane, you don't have plausible deniability.
でもワルナは舞台上に役者として立っていたし、クラネは照明担当としてキャットウォークにいた。
Like, you can't accidentally... Like, with Kurane, it's like, oh, she pointed to a glass and that one ends up being the marked one. But, like... there's no possible way for you to accidentally bring a poisoned glass onto the set and swap it out.
でもヨシコ、君だけは裏方の仕事で自由に動くことができたんだ。実際、ヨシコは上演中に遅れて演劇場に入ってきていた。あれは開演してから15分くらい経った頃だった。そこからなら毒肺血統のシーンまで30分。
Man, if something happened to delay it, like, you would have been screwed in your plan. It just wouldn't have worked. Like, if you were a minute off, you cut it real close.
毒薬の効果もちょうど間に合うはずだ。
To still be lethal is how that should be phrased.
あなたがやったのね。
Oh, you both gonna transform now?
あの時毒を持ち込んでそれをカレンに飲ませたのね。
Now, who's gonna transform here?
違う、私じゃない。
Oh, she's running.
逃げた。ユーマ、追うぞ。
She's booking it! Also, that may as well be an admission. If it's not you, don't run.
待て、逃げるな。うちのご主人様は逃げられると追いかけたくなるんだからね。
That is not true.
犬じゃないんだから。
Okay, maybe it's a little true, but still. Where'd she go?
どっちに逃げたんだ。
Alright, my neck's ready. There we go. What was the glass put into to be transported? Her pouch. She carries that. The pocket of a school uniform? There's no way a pocket can fit the glass. Her pouch, though, that can work. She specifically has it.
ヨシコは常にポーチを持っていた。あの中に毒を塗ったグラスを入れて持ち歩いてたんだ。グラスくらいの大きさならポーチに入るし、もし見られても予備の小道具だと言い逃れできるからね。
I mean, it is a prop. It's just a poison prop.
裏方に徹するふりをしながら凶器の準備を進めてやがったのか。
Now the question is, why? Right?
けどよ、女の子を追い詰めるのはいい気分しねえな。
I mean, if that's the problem, we're chasing a criminal. So, you know, think of it like that.
本当だよね。ほら、さっさとゲロっちまえよ。犯人はてめえなんだろ。
ヤクザかよ。
犯人じゃない。
I mean, you did though.
違うの。
You super did, but why?
泣けば許されると思ってんのか。
I mean, it'd work on you.
それは間違ってねえぞ。
Damn it!
かわいい顔しやがって。ほら、来いよ。
Alright, Yoshiko, you have one chance. If you just want to, like, eat his soul right now, by all means, go for it. But after this chance goes, I have to take you down, okay?
ちょっとデスヒコ君。
No, don't save him. Let him be. He'll be happy this way.
大丈夫だって。おいらくらいのカリスマがあれば、誰だってファンになっちまうもんだ。
I can tell you, you've got a 0% run on me right now. Nothing you've done has made me a fan. You've had, I guess not a 0%. It's like a 30%. The problem is that's still a failing grade.
もしかしたらゴールまで案内してくれるかもしれねえぞ。
What goal are you talking about? Because I feel like your goal and my goal are very different.
なんでいつもヨシコばっかりチヤホヤされるの。誰にでも媚び売ってるだけの尻軽女じゃん。
Like, okay, see, now we're just being like needlessly mean again.
カレンに自分の席を奪われて嫉妬しちゃった。だからカレンを殺したんだろ。
No, she's probably accusing Karen of killing Aiko. And she may well have. Ah, they get their forms. Alright.
この偽善者。
おい、いくら犯人だからって言い過ぎだろ。
I actually agree.
もうやむにやまれぬ事情が。
I actually don't think he's wrong in that case.
私じゃ。
Are you gonna transform too? Or are you just gonna sit there?
私は犯人じゃない。
Alright, yeah, no. This is a cool boss fight that I would have in another game. Desihiko, are you serious? I knew this would happen. Why didn't you? This almost feels like a fight I would have in Persona. I would like to actually finish a Persona game for once. I'm not great with that for whatever reason. Alright. Oh. Hang on. What is acting? It would have been difficult to poison. I was watching, but she wasn't there. As a member of crew, she was always there, and she was more tense. I feel like that isn't relevant yet.
キル言ってあげる。
Oh, that's still coming at me.
偽善者のヨシコが犯人なのよ。
I mean, that's probably. Ow, I didn't duck it.
だって演劇場に毒を持ち込めたのよ。
I landed on it.
いないんだから。
Ow! I didn't see that. There's like no depth perception here. It's so weird. I am taking every shot. You are though.
ヨシコは持ち込んだ毒の塗られたグラスを
Did you just sweep that line at me?
鼻のグラスと入れ替えたのよ。暗転時にこっそりね。
I mean, I think that's the case though. Oh, do I have to refute you?
グラスを入れ替えるなんてできない。
That is untrue. Uh,
いや、
it would have been tough to swap the glasses given how short the blackout was, huh? But right now you need to focus on the solution key that shows what Yoshiko was doing during that time. Right, if we know what Yoshiko was doing, then we'll know whether or not she could have swapped the glasses. That may have not been the one.
あげる。
Hang on. My shield's gone.
偽善者のヨシコが犯人なのよ。
I agree.
だって演劇場に毒を持ち込めたのよ。
It's literally, ow, sweeping that line at me.
ないんだから。
I
違う違う違う。
Huh.
私は犯人じゃない。
You are, though. I just need to figure out how to point it out.
よしこは持ち込んだ毒の塗られたグラスを鼻のグラスと入れ替えたのよ。
I tried to duck it. It didn't respond.
レンジにこっそりね。私はやってない。
The problem with this being in 3D is, like, I don't know how to judge the distance for dodging.
できない。
Alright, so what did I get wrong? Oh, did I...
だとしたら
Hang on, what's...
はっきり言ってあげる。
Yoshiko's actions is the correct one,
偽善者の
right? It has to be. She sat right at the edge of the front row and didn't leave before blackout.
よしこが犯人なのよ。だって演劇場に毒を持ち込めたのは
Stay up! Ah!
よしこしかいないんだから。
The that one doesn't even look like it's gonna hit me, which is why I'm like, is it close enough? The vertical ones are so bad to dodge.
私は犯人じゃない。
Like, I have no problem with left and right, but up and down
毒の塗られたグラス
are just like, I hate them so much.
鼻のグラスと入れ替えたのよ。
I was early for that
レン
one.
ジにこっそりね。私は
Oh, is it secretly in the dark? It may be that.
帰るなんてできない。
Because... But that one's wrong too. No one could have.
確かに。
だとした
Okay.
はっきり言ってあげる。
I think I know which one to refute now.
なのよ。だって毒を持ち込めたの。
Made it!
よしこしかいない。
Just stay ducking, it's fine.
違う違う違う。
Huh. Huh.
私は犯人じゃない。
Because it says she didn't do anything,
よしこは
in theory.
毒の塗られたグラスを
I hate that
の
one.
グラスと入れ替えたのよ。反転時にこっそりね。
Did she, though?
真実はこれだ。
That's the one. Okay. Now I'm confused.
演劇場に戻ってきた後のよしこはずっと客席最前列の右端に座っていたらしい。
Right.
そこから棚のグラスを入れ替えるには客席から舞台に上がって棚まで移動しないといけない。
I mean, unless... when did we see her? Like, at what time frame? Because did she swap them before... Like, they... When did the glasses get onto stage?
真っ暗な暗転の中、しかもたった5秒間でそれは不可能だ。急いで走ったとしてもその足音が周囲に聞こえてしまう。
Right.
だから上演中にグラスを入れ替えたのはよしこだとは考えられないよ。
But someone could have for her. Because she clearly brought the glass. Like, she didn't do the glass swapping, but it doesn't mean she's not responsible for it.
ちょっと、よしこは犯人じゃなかったってこと？
No, not quite. Again, there's no way you can excuse, oops, I accidentally poisoned this glass and then brought it to the venue. But just because she's not the one who swapped it, doesn't mean it's not her plot.
化学室の毒を演劇場に持ち込んだのはよしこなんだろ。その手口だってはっきりしたのに。
She just needs someone else to put the glass for her.
それでもあいつが犯人じゃねえってのか？
でもよしこが棚のグラスを入れ替えられない以上、彼女にこの犯行は不可能だよ。
Is that true?
まあ、とりあえず進んでみよっか。まだ先に何かあるかもしれないし。
See, that was the thing that was really messing with me, because I'm like, how did the glass get up there then? And it couldn't have been Yoshiko. But I'm missing a whole bunch of in-betweens.
にしてもおいらなんだか女が怖くなってきたぜ。なあ、死神ちゃんに癒してほしい。
She's the scariest one here. What are you talking about?
でも俺様ちゃんはご主人様の専用だしな。
Have you not seen her scythe hit my neck?
こうなったらオイラも記憶をなくして死神と契約するしかねえか。
It's not all that it's cracked up to be.
オイラの後頭部を思いっきり殴れ。
Gladly.
やめときなって。
Oh, come on, Yuma. You could do that much, right? It won't solve anything, but it'll make me feel better. Alright, dead end. Time to turn back. Don't make me zoom again.
さあ、どっからどう見ても行き止まりだな。
本当にただの行き止まり？壁が崩れたりする仕掛けとかもないの？
No, because we need the last piece.
なさそうだね。どうにもなんないよ。
どうやって演劇場に毒を持ち込んだからはその先の風には繋がらないってこと？
そうみたいだね。一旦戻るしかないよ。ま、便利な魔法を使えば一瞬だから。
Oh, okay, it's the same. Let's zoom again then. Now the question is, what's Warana's deal going to be? Because clearly she's in the blue door.
さあ、気を取り直して、次はどのルートを選ぶ？
The last one. How is the poison mixed into the glass? I feel like that's a similar question to how it was brought. But that's what's confusing. I wonder if this
どうやってグ
squirt
ラスに
gun
毒を混入させたでいいの？
has something to do with
死
it.
んで後悔しても知らないからね。
I want to die if I don't. But the thing is, the
ここから
prop water
どう
gun
やってグラスに毒を混入さ
should have nothing to do with the entire
解
play.
明させていくわけだな。つうか、そもそもなんだけど、グラスに毒が仕込んであったのは間違いねえのか？
うん。保安部員もそう証言してたからね。
毒物が検出されたのは被害者が手に取ったグラスからのみでした。
Right.
そっか。それが判明しているだけでもだいぶハウが限定されるな。
でも油断は禁物だよ。謎解きはそんなに簡単じゃないんだから。
See, I have no idea how Warana would even be close to being responsible, because again, the poison had to have been taken midway through the play. It's impossible otherwise. Unless it was a different poison entirely, which would be even more confusing. Like, which poison was not which, but we don't have evidence of a second type of poison. What are we doing? Why?
だから簡単じゃないって言ったでしょ。キャッキャッキャ。
But this is just nuts.
笑ってる場合じゃないよ。
心配ないって。ほら集中。
Okay. When was the glass set on the stage? During the play? No? Before the play? Oops. So it was in fact set before the play. I super don't remember the details on that one.
この扉だ。
In other words, the glass would have been untouched and unpoisoned before the play
グ
started.
ラスは開演する1時間以上前に小道具担当によって舞台上の棚に置かれたんだ。やべえぞユーマ、また岩が転がってきてんぞ。
I just assumed it was the same one.
ほら集中集中。また扉があるよ。
When was the poison placed in the glass? It had to be during. Had to be.
扉だ。
There's no other choice.
毒の効果時間は30分しかないけど、毒肺血統のシーンは開演して45分経った後だった。だとしたらグラスに毒が仕込まれたのは公演中としか考えられない。
Not only that, the only way the poison could be obtained was during the performance. Which is really throwing me off.
なんとかやり過ごせたな。
At the moment, yes.
ほらほら、ゆっくりしてないでさっさと進むよ。
しかしグラスに毒が仕込まれたのがまさか公演中だとはな。
That was established, yes.
あの毒の効果時間は30分しかないけど、毒肺血統のシーンは開演して45分経った後だった。だとしたらグラスに毒が仕込まれたのは公演中としか考えられないよ。
でもよ、そのグラスってずっと舞台上にあったんだよな。
うん。舞台のセットは開演1時間前には完成していて、その時点でグラスも棚に置かれていたらしいよ。
じゃあ犯人はみんなが見ている舞台上でそのグラスに毒を仕込んだってことかよ。
But how? Because my other idea is that several of them were plotting to kill Karen, but like Yoshiko's didn't end up coming to fruition. The problem is the fact that they would have had to use the same poison then, which is confusing. So I don't know what's happening.
ん？あいつら。
We're in the reasoning deathmatch arena, so
犯人はバルナでしょ。
probably not. No, she was on stage.
どう考えてもバルナだね。
No,
なんで私が。言いがかりもいい加減にして。
she would have had zero way of obtaining the poison, let alone putting it in.
ヨシコとクラネがワルナを責めている？
やめろよ。女の子同士の喧嘩なんてオイラは見たくねえぞ。
This is something you gotta get used to, man.
舞台に置いてあったグラスに毒を入れられるのは舞台に立っていた人間だけ。
No, that's just not possible.
だったら犯人は舞台上にいたワルナで決まりよ。
Like, of everyone, Waruna, to me at least, is the least likely to have been able to do anything.
違う。
Like, at this point, the water gun is a red herring.
この人殺し。この人殺し。
Is she gonna transform? Yeah. No, yeah, she's transforming. Weird. Waruna was not Waruna, Kurane was the only one to not transform during her segment. Both Yoshiko and Waruna here transformed.
女ってやつは怖えんだな。
Again, deal with it.
犯人は私じゃない。よしこ、お前の方だ。
But I believe that too. I'm so confused at where we're going with this. Water gun, eyedropper, wine glasses.
犯人は私じゃない。よしこ、お前だ。
Is it high or low? It's high.
席にいたよしこが
Right?
毒を入れた水鉄砲で
Oh, no, that's not true.
グラスを打って毒を混入させたのよ。
That didn't happen. Haha. Oh.
ね
There may have been some way to shoot at the glass from below the stage.
ただ
The only problem is the glass in question was sitting on the shelf on a stage and it was upside down. Could it really have been possible to pour poison into the glass while it was like that? Is there any evidence that can show if it was? Try taking a look at the solution keys. I'll take a look. Water gun looks like a real gun. There's a hole for adding water on top. Eyedropper typically used in science experiments. Doesn't appear to have been used. Right, the pipette. Wine glasses were brought from the theater club's underground storage by prop master and placed upside down on the on-stage shelf. Glasses were spotless when placed. Poison was detected in the glass held by the victim, but the other glass had no such traces. So probably this one.
私じゃない。よしこ、お前だ。
This one moves so slow, it's annoying.
客席
I was
にいたよしこ
early for that?
毒を入れた水鉄砲でグラスを打って毒を混入させたのよ。
Let me see what is being said all the way through.
装置を使えばいい。
What? Really? That's your excuse?
よしこなら安全することも分かっているし
Ow, really?
準備をすることは可能だったわ。
She super didn't have goggles on though.
あー
They're saying Yoshiko's the murderer. Apparently she waited for the lights to go up before pouring the poison?
だけど
But Yoshiko's in the audience, so could she really have poured it into the glass on stage? Maybe we should look through the solution to see what happened to the glasses on stage. Okay, glasses on stage were upside down.
私じゃない。 よしこ
What? Really?
ちょ
Why did it count that?
よしこが
That's so weird. She was in the audience. That's not untrue.
毒を入れた水鉄砲でグラスを打って毒を混入させたのよ
Oh, into the glass. No, because the glasses were upside down.
この謎を切る
She probably could have sprayed the edge, but then people would have seen the poison spilled everywhere.
いやグラスは舞台上の棚の上に伏せた状態で置いてあったんだ水鉄砲を使っても伏せたグラスに毒は混入させられない
女ってやつはしぶてえんだな。
Still waiting on you to be useful, man.
犯人は私じゃない
I mean, I still agree with that.
クラネお前だ
But you gotta stop pointing fingers. Oh, and probably gonna be like, eyedropper, you used it to drop it in. But we have testimony that she didn't. Do I have to use that one again, or is that gonna be a different testimony? Because I've kind of already disproved this.
違う
Oh, I have to repel?
私じゃない犯人はクラネよあいつがグラスに毒を入れたの私でもヨシコでもないならクラネだとしか考えられない
No.
その主張は通用しない
This is a really weird one, because it's like, it's just no, you're wrong, without any evidence.
どうしてクラネの仕業だと思うんだ何か根拠でもあるのか
あるわよ聞かせてあげる犯人がクラネだって根拠を
Alright, well, tell me. There we go. Costume staff testimony, production manager testimony, lighting staff.
犯人は間違いなく
Which one was it again? It was stayed the whole performance. Kurana's idea. Alright, lighting staff then.
クラネよ
Because Kurane never left.
あいつにしかできない方法で殺したのよ
That's not
クラ
refutable.
ネはキャットウォークから
Yes.
舞台上のグラスに毒を混入させたの
I see where you're going with this.
目薬の容器を使ってねクラネは目薬の容器に毒を入れて開演中にキャットウォークの上からグラスめがけて毒を垂らしたの
Okay.
確かに
Since Kurane was in charge of the lighting, she definitely could have poured the poison down from the catwalk.
だけど
But did she really do that? Her behavior is pretty suspicious. It's only natural she'd stand out. I mean, that seems to be her normal behavior. That said, stay there for the duration. Spotlight. Oh, well, actually, I don't know. No, now I'm confused. Because none of these are the testimony I thought it was. Unless this one? But that doesn't quite refute anything, either. Like, I was expecting... Because that's about the costumes, and Kurane doesn't have anything to do with the costumes. It was Kurane's idea to shine a spotlight on the wine glass after the shuffling scene, which doesn't refute anything. This the only one, which... It still doesn't really refute anything.
クラネはキャットウォークから
Yeah, she was. How, really?
舞台上のグラスに毒を混入させたの目薬の容器を使ってね
And this isn't refutable.
クラネは目薬の容器に毒を入れて開演中にキャットウォークの上からグラスめがけて毒を垂らしたの
Okay, that was it.
これだ
I feel like that doesn't fit with what's being discussed. But Yuma, take it away and explain.
クラネ一人じゃない 他の照明担当も一緒にいたんだ。
Right.
彼女は上演中のクラネに不審な動きはなかったって証言している。
So unless the description they gave me of that key was mixed up with a different one, because I remember getting both. That's not what that claimed. It just said she never left.
その証言がある以上、クラネがキャットウォークから毒を
Unless I just totally misread it somehow, but I feel like that wasn't what was being spoken about in that key.
よしこもクラネもグラスに毒を混入させるのは不可能って証明されちまったな。
Kinda, yeah.
ってことはやっぱワルナか。
No.
あいつがグラスに毒を混入させたんだな。
見損なったわワルナ。あなたは演技で勝負する人だと思ったのに。
I don't feel like this is correct.
私は最初からワルナが怪しいと思ってたけどね。違う、私は犯人じゃない。本当に違うの。
Alright, now they're gonna transform and we have to fight them. They've turned the tables on her.
嘘つき嘘つき嘘つき嘘つき嘘つき嘘つき嘘つき嘘つき嘘つき嘘つき。
I don't like how happy evil Yoshiko looks calling her a liar. Like she's all too happy to pin it on her. I feel like this case is super bizarre. And I'm really looking forward to seeing where it goes, but I'm having trouble getting there.
犯人はワルナ。
Alright, let me see this again. Yeah, all it says is there was nothing unusual about Kurane during the performance. I guess it's implying that she didn't do anything. But I also feel like that doesn't quite explain it the same way. Is this the same testimony as before? Oh well, I guess it was. But it's probably gonna be this one because it's like, no, you couldn't have snuck it in because clothing. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with that one.
ワルナには毒を混入できるチャンスがあった。
She didn't though.
彼女が棚に近づくシーンよ。
That's a jump.
彼にも客席にも背を向けていたあの
This is a duck?
懐に隠した毒を混入させたのよ。
No, impossible. That's on the other side.
違う、私には無理よ。
That's what I said.
棚の方を向いていたのはせいぜい 2,3 秒だし、私にはできっこない。
It actually would be impossible. I just can't do anything about it.
無理じゃない。
Oh, it came to the side.
できるはずよ。2、3秒の間に毒を混入させられるようにね。
That would require her to have the poison, which she could not have.
確かに。
Water knows and stays, so she could have put the poison in, except she couldn't have because she would have had it for over 45 minutes.
しかも
It wouldn't have taken very long. She could have done it even while acting. In that case, the problem would be whether or not Waruna could have brought the poison on stage, which she could not have.
犯人
Weird that one starts over there. I wanted to dodge it.
毒を混入できるチャンスがあった。彼女が棚に近づくシーンよ。
Jump.
彼にも客席にも背を向けていたあの時、
Duck.
懐に隠した毒を混入させたのよ。
Not possible. Denied.
真実はこれだ。いや、ワルナは毒を隠し持っていなかった。それは衣装担当の部員がちゃんと確認している。
We have testimony.
だからそもそもワルナが舞台上に毒を持ち込むのは不可能なんだ。
I'm surprised they didn't immediately be like, no, there was actually poison in the bottle. But we know there wasn't. I feel like I am no closer to actually figuring out who did this and why.
つーかワルナって犯人じゃねえのかよ。
And that's what I've been saying.
に毒を仕込めたのはワルナだけなんだろ。
It's also weird because I did this like backwards. So I know where the poison came from and how it got onto a glass. I don't know how the glass got to the stage.
でも彼女が舞台上に毒を持ち込んでないのは事実だ。だとしたら犯人にはなり得ないよ。
じゃあどういうことだ？なんかこんがらがってきたぞ。
とりあえず先に進みながら考えてみる？
I guess. I'm still set on Yoshiko being the murderer. I just don't know how at this point. How did the glass get on stage?
こうなったらオイラの変装を使ってあの3人から新しい情報を聞き出すか？
It wouldn't do anything here.
いや、その作戦はもう調査の時にやったよ。
Also that.
なんだそうなのか。
でもテスヒコ君の変装って本当にすごいよね。まるで別人だもんね。メイクだけならともかく声や体格さえもそっくりだし。
声は変声機を使って合成音声を作ってる。一度聞いた声ならすぐにセッティングできるぜ。
That's crazy.
体格は痩せさせたいならテープで絞るし、逆なら体の周りに肉の代わりをつけりゃいいだけだ。
That's also crazy.
身長なんかは関節をいじったりすればある程度はなんとか。
Oh.
まあ体への負担は相当だし、さすがに限度はあるけどな。
Okay, that explains why there's sort of a limit.
聞けば聞くほど犯罪予備軍まっしぐらな能力だね。
ああ、ぶっちゃけ自分の欲望と戦う毎日だ。俺の中の怪物を抑えつけるのに必死だぜ。
Fight those intrusive
テ
thoughts.
スヒコ君、かっこよく言うセリフじゃないよ。
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? Good on him for fighting the intrusive thoughts. Even though he's very vocal about them. At least he doesn't actually act.